So no matter where I sit, I get a shadow. So if there's a shadow, I'm sorry, I can't help the sun. Like, if I could move the sun, I would. So, see that shadow? Shadow, shadow. My God. So, it's now Monday the 6th of August, and I filmed quite a lot last night. I think half an hour in total. It was probably like 2 in the morning when I filmed it, but I didn't want to keep it because of how ill I looked. So basically, what you would have seen last probably was me drinking on Saturday night, and I didn't go to bed till like 4:30, 5 in the morning, and literally I was like, woke up, kept waking up for a wee, falling back to sleep, exhausted, woke up and didn't feel too rough, didn't have a banging headache. I was like, oh, it's not kicked in yet. So I went downstairs, had some cereal whilst I was downstairs. I took painkillers as well, by the way, downstairs, and pain kicked in where my illnesses and where the secondary illnesses, because my first illness has caused something somewhere else. So I'm in absolute agony, and the pain's like going through my body, and it's gone on my other side where there's nothing wrong, like in other organs on the other side of my body, nothing wrong with that side. Pain went in there, pain went in my back. I kind of hobbled back upstairs with an orange Lucozade, took 2 codeine, so I'd had 2 paracetamol, 2 Nurofen, and I came up and took 2 codeine. And by the way, all that is fine, I'm not overdosing. I'm sorry about the angle, but my arm's killing, so you're just going to have to deal with me super close up. So I was in so much pain, I couldn't sit down, I couldn't lie down. I managed to like somehow manipulate my duvet into, like, do you know those pillows that pregnant women have, those long ones that they wrap around themselves? Kind of had that sort of thing going on, so I could half lean on the side that isn't my bad side. And I couldn't get to sleep, I was in absolute agony, I was in pain everywhere in my body from like my chest downwards. In fact, I did have chest pain as well. I had like, and my shoulder's still bad, it felt like someone was pushing down on my right shoulder, and my shoulder's really killing me today still, but it's not as bad as it was. And I was like, oh my God, this is when it's bad, when I end up in hospital. I can't end up in hospital, I don't want to go to hospital, I don't have time for hospital. Hospital makes my mental health worse, believe it or not. It's because like you're stuck in a room. Even if you've got your own room, there's people in and out all the time. There's people bringing drinks and checking your temperature and giving you medication, and doctors come in and more nurses, and people in and out all the time, and you've got no privacy, and you can't get out, you can't go anywhere. And I think that's what makes me worse. So I'm like, I can't end up in there because my anxiety is the worst it's ever been. I'm severely depressed. Every time I end up in hospital, my depression gets worse. So it's like, there's absolutely no way I can end up in there. So I'm like led here, not even fully led, just like with my fake pregnancy pillow because I'm not pregnant. And I'm like, I can't cope with this is too much. And about an hour and a half into taking the painkillers, it eased a little bit. So I'd fall asleep for about 30 seconds. And you know when you do that 30-second sleep, you wake up and you think, oh, I've been asleep for an hour. And it's been literally 30 seconds. I kept doing that. So I knew my body wanted to sleep, but the pain wouldn't let me, and my bladder wouldn't let me, and I was too exhausted to get up to go for a wee, and I was in too much pain. And if I'd gone for a wee and come back, I'd have to like try and find the position again to get comfy. So I kind of rolled with it, and about 2 hours 10 later, fell asleep for about 20 minutes, woke up for 10, fell asleep for 20 minutes, and I was like that till about 5 o'clock, and then I just woke up and I was awake all night. Didn't go downstairs till about 8 or something like that. It was late. Had something to eat, didn't feel well, felt totally out of it. But then I realised all I'd had to drink all day was half an orange Lucozade, and I think I had something when I got up. I don't think I actually did. I think I just had cereal. Just felt totally out of it, felt like I was on another planet, didn't have a clue what was going on, felt really weird. So I started drinking Diet Coke and coffee. So basically I was up till 6 a.m. this morning. Didn't help that my dog kept going onto the landing below me to scratch her ear, and then it basically sounded like people were banging on the door. It was like boom 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 on the floor, and I'd be like, oh god, what's that? And it was the dog. So I'd be like Cleo, like that, and she'd stop for 30 seconds and she'd do it again, and I'm like, oh my god, seriously dog, what is wrong with you? She eventually stopped doing it. I fell asleep and then woke up and I thought, oh god, bin men come at 7:30 and window cleaners due. So I'm like, oh god, what a day to be up all night and have severe anxiety. So bin men came around 10. It was really weird, like they woke me up. I was like, heard the banging of the bins. Luckily it doesn't sound like someone banging on the door, so I didn't have an anxiety attack. I was like, oh god, what's going on? Looked at the time, I'm like, they're late. Went for a wee, got back in bed, and I was in bed about 10 minutes. I was still like, because I never fall asleep straight away, no matter how tired I am. Boom against the window. Luckily I was expecting that, and I knew it was the window cleaner, otherwise I'd have a heart attack, because there was times when, because I put a reminder on my phone now, because there was times when I've been ill in bed or just not expecting it, and all of a sudden you hear this crash against the window. It's not the window cleaner, by the way, he does it from the ground on one of those, they've got like those long poles with the water attached. So he went and I fell back to sleep for about an hour. Woke up and then I was in bed for ages, and then I went downstairs, had breakfast. Don't feel well today still. Hangover didn't really kick in yesterday, I'll be honest. I had a little bit of a headache, but I think my illness took over from the headache. I'm in still quite a bit of pain with my illness. My shoulder's still killing. I've still got pain in my body where I normally get it, and as well as my secondary place where the first place has affected the second place. I've got pain in other areas. Like, it's been a tough day for me. I've been like taking painkillers and stuff and trying to, I don't know, because like literally I came upstairs, got in the shower, and it took me forever to get out. Like I didn't get out of the house till 5 o'clock. I think it was like 5 to 5, went to the shop, didn't want to be in the shop, felt really uncomfortable being out of the house. My anxiety is just, it's through the roof at the moment. Like nothing needs to happen for it to be through the roof. I mean, sometimes things are happening and it makes it worse, but like I got in my car now, I'm uncomfortable. Never used to feel uncomfortable in my car. Like my car was my place I'd go for drives. Like if you're old school or an OG watcher of my channel, you'll know I used to go out every night for drives, and that stopped for a couple of reasons last year that I'm not really ready to get into on here. I'm picking and choosing what I talk about at the moment, because if I talk about how I feel like in depth, it affects me. So to save my own sanity, like if it's salvageable now after what the police have done, but I can't go into too much detail because it just damages my own mental health. But let's just say I'm more depressed than I've ever been. My anxiety is, I can't cope with my anxiety at the moment. It's driving me absolutely crazy. I don't know what to do anymore. Like I ended up at my doctor's last week. Like she knows I wouldn't just go in, and she did calm me down. So I was lucky that I was able to go and see my doctor, because if I hadn't have pushed and pushed with that receptionist, and I weren't being demanding, I was just like, I just wanted to put a message through, because I knew there was 90% chance of her seeing me. The only small chance would be if she was really busy or she was behind and she had to leave by a certain time, because I know she works somewhere else on a Thursday evening, as you'll know if you've watched my channel before, when I came back from Devon. So yeah, I was lucky with that, and I've got an appointment next week, so I have like, well, I'll be leaving there now in a week's time. It's 7:10 now for the record, in the evening, so that shows what time my appointment is. I have a double appointment because I thought she wanted me to cancel it when she asked me when my appointment was, but obviously she wants to see me, so she's obviously concerned. I'm concerned. I wish I could sleep for a month just to like, oh, I can't cope at the moment. But I just thought I'd just do a video, tell you how I feel. I'm not feeling great today, feel out of it. Not like I was last night, but I think I just need to drink a lot of water, but I don't want to drink a lot of water because I'll end up at the toilet 500 times. But that's where we're at. I've washed my hair today, that's why it's looking clean. My hair is driving me crazy because it'll feel greasy tomorrow. I don't know what's going on with my hair, it's driving me crazy. I'm not washing it till Wednesday, like every other day, but literally 24 hours from now it'll just feel like I've just like put olive oil all over it. But I'm gonna try and relax. Probably won't be able to relax. My dog's probably gonna drive me crazy because she keeps, every time she is annoyed, she like rushes to the door because she thinks it's my dad, and then I think there's someone at the house, and then I get more anxious and I don't like it. So yeah, anxiety is crap, but I'm gonna go because I managed to condense it to like just under 11 minutes from, I probably like just rambled on last night because I was really like struggling. I can't remember when I last filmed. Did I film anything yesterday? I don't know. It's now Tuesday the 7th? Is it Tuesday? Tuesday the 7th, I think, of August. I don't know what to do regarding filming for vlogs. Like, I don't mind my Tuesday videos. I'm finding them relatively easy. Like, I can film it and get it up for the next day if I need to, but I do have quite a few weeks ready and stuff, and I've got story times ready that I filmed in May and I've still not made live to my channel, but they're uploaded ready for when I want to use them. Today you will have seen the Boots own brand haul. Next week it's a video about my hair because I've had it cut and I'll explain why. And then the week after is about threading and eyelashes, and then I think it's my Boots review video. I'm not sure if that's the one that goes after that. And there's a clothes haul kind of challenge thing as well. So I've got all my Tuesdays, I've got Sundays until some point in October. I've got some videos scheduled for November, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 bi-weeklies scheduled because I did plan on bi-weeklies. I'm not going to do any more dailies, it was just too much. And then there was the issue of I was always ahead on the dailies and then behind on the bi-weeklies, so then I couldn't talk about certain things, and then I got so stressed out because I didn't know what I could or couldn't say because I didn't know what was going up or what had gone up or when stuff was going up. So it's bi-weeklies, but I just don't have it in me to film. And I've been filming in July and August because I knew I was coming back on the 3rd of September. I didn't know when or how long the break was going to be for. When I said originally back in probably April that I was taking a break, I just knew I needed to take a break, and I stopped filming on the 31st of May, and then I managed to have enough vlogs to go until the middle of July, and that was with putting 5 up a week as well. I know I went back down to 2 a week, but I was putting a lot of videos up, so that goes to show how much footage I had. And the vlogs that I've uploaded so far are like 23 to 30 minutes long. But I don't have anything to say, I don't have anything to offer. My life's not any different than it was before the break. I'm still struggling with my anxiety and depression more than I've ever done. Like, it's actually gotten worse whilst I've been not really filming much. I don't have the pressure of getting vlogs up, which, you know, is helping, but I don't have anything left to give for vlogs, so I don't know what to do. I think I titled one saying like I don't know if I want to come back to my channel, and that's how I feel regarding vlogs at the moment. I'm not saying I'm always going to feel that way, because I don't know. I just know how I feel now, and I know I'm not getting any better, and I don't know if I'm going to get better, or I just feel like I get worse all the time. Like you will have seen me talk about when I ended up at the doctor's without an appointment. I don't know what I would have done with myself if I couldn't have seen my doctor. I was in a state, I was in a really, really dark place, and the dog's acting drunk. She's not drunk unless, I don't know. So I'm just finding it very difficult to want to film myself. Something's changed in me, and I do realise that talking about my feelings doesn't actually help me. Helps other people, it doesn't help me. It makes me feel worse, so that's why I'm not going to talk about what was going on last Thursday, because it will affect me. I can't do stuff that affects me anymore. I can't help others, because to help others I'm going to make myself worse, and I can't do that. I'm not saying this channel has always affected my mental health. There were times when it saved me, it stopped me from doing stuff, it stopped me from taking my own life, it stopped me, a lot of things it stopped me from doing. But, and I don't want you to think, oh, she's giving up on the channel, she's still doing everything else. I've given up on my blog as well. Like, I was posting every single day for 5 months. I wanted to do 6 full months of posting every day, and it got halfway through the 5th month and I'm like, I can't cope with this. I don't know what to say anymore. I was running out of things to say. I didn't have the mental energy to do it. I just didn't have the drive, the determination, the motivation, anything. I just couldn't do it. And somehow I got to the end of that month, and then I was like, I'll do it 3 times a week, and I think I've managed that 1 week or 2 weeks maximum, and then I did one week and then 2 1 week, and I don't think I've had one up for a week at all, and I was meant to write one today. Or yesterday. Or today to go up Thursday, because I know tomorrow I won't be in the mind to do it. And I'll explain more in a minute about that. And I don't think it's going to get done, and then it's like, when am I going to be able to write one? I don't know. I always promised myself I would always get at least one up a week. I know I got a lot of subscribers to my blog loving profile when I was doing daily, but I just can't do it. I've got nothing to talk about. I don't do anything, I don't buy anything. If I did things I would write about it, but right now I don't have the mental energy to do it. I don't write about anything anymore. I just don't do anything. So it's not like I'm just thinking of giving up vlogs and carrying on with every other part of my life. I've basically given up all my life in the last couple of months because of how bad my mental health is. My mental health is, it's really bad. And last Thursday was pretty horrific. I hope I never ever feel that way again. I hope I never ever feel that way again. I don't know. The honest truth is, I don't know what I would have done if my doctor wasn't in, or if that receptionist hadn't gone and spoke to the other receptionist. I know I would have asked to speak to the other receptionist, but I'm only here because of my doctor, and talking to her calmed me down a lot. I'm just going to film as and when. I'm not making promises. If I put up 5-minute vlogs, it's better than nothing, but I can't make promises because I can't put myself under any pressure, because I know how I feel. I've never ever felt this way, and in the past I've been, oh, I've never felt this way, but truly I've never felt this low before. So it's 11:30 at night on the 7th, and I've been in my room for like an hour. kind of sat on my bed because I've had to have my medication that makes me sleep increased and doubled because of the incident last Thursday. So I had my last one of my old dose last night, and my doctor's doubled my dose, and I'm kind of scared to take it because I know how the smaller dose makes me feel. She actually told me I should be taking it at 9-10 o'clock at the latest, but I was like, but then I'll be asleep before midnight. And I think that's what she was getting at, because she knows what time I've been going to bed. But like I said to her, like, it used to be like 6-7 in the morning for 2 hours, but I can't do that now because of my medication. And I'm like, I don't know what time I'm meant to be taking it. I said, like, I look at the clock and it's 2 in the morning, and in my head that's really early, so I don't even think about going to bed. But obviously, since I've been on these tablets to help me sleep, I can't do my all-nighters anymore, and I can't get up on 2 to 3 hours sleep because the tablets just won't let me. So I'm going to have to take it now because I don't know how long it's going to take to kick in. I mean, normally when I take my sleeping tablet, I take it and then half an hour later I lie down, and I don't know how long it takes me to fall asleep, because sometimes I'll lie down and I'll still be on my phone, like I won't fully lie down, like, but I feel because it's double the dose, I think I'm not going to be able to do what I've been doing, and I'm kind of a little bit scared to take it, if I'm being honest. Like, that's why I'm like sat here putting it off. Like, I came up and I made my bed and hung up a couple of things in the wardrobe and tidied up a little bit. I mean, the chair over the other side of the room is just full of like pyjama bottoms and t-shirts and stuff that needs to be put in drawers, but I just wanted to tidy my bed. And like, I've been watching stuff on YouTube. I've been watching Heart, the band, like live performances in the last couple of years, but now it's like I'm gonna have to take it because this could potentially knock, like, he's gonna knock me out for longer. So normally I could probably get up on about 5 hours after I've gone to sleep, and I don't sleep for those 5 hours. I'm up and down, like I constantly wake up to go to the toilet, but the tablets are making me so tired I can't physically go to the toilet, so then I fall back to sleep for 10 minutes and then I wake up because I still need to go, and I have that all night. I feel like it's going to be like a good 12-hour thing, and obviously, like, when I first start taking the stronger dose, it's going to affect me more. So I've got to put up with like being a zombie for the next week or two whilst my body gets used to the stronger dose. I'm going to flip the camera in a minute, and I'm going to let you into a little something about, I'm not going to tell you what sleeping tablet I'm on because that's nothing to do with anyone, but I will let you into a little something. It's basically because of my depression and because I'm suicidal, I'm only allowed a week at a time in medication. So, and that's probably just my doctor covering herself, and also making sure that if I do take an overdose, I mean, I don't know if 7 would kill me. I mean, I don't know. Maybe 7 of the new dose might, I don't know, but I'm only allowed to get a week at a time, which sometimes causes me problems because sometimes I forget. So normally this is the size box I get, because they don't put it in the marked box because you're supposed to get a month at a time. So as you can see, there is a difference in size. It doesn't look like it on here now, but I can't, don't know if that shows it better. But there is a size difference, and it's because the tablets are bigger, obviously. I am like really putting off taking this because I'm just scared. Like, I didn't want to take the other ones to begin with, but I needed to. And obviously my doctor wants to increase my dose and she thinks I need it, obviously. I mean, I'm not going to talk about what happened last Thursday for my own sake. Maybe one day I'll be able to talk about what happened. But obviously my doctor's concerned about me, otherwise she wouldn't double the dose because it's quite a big leap in size, I'll be honest. And also she wouldn't want to see me a week later, so I'm going to take these. I probably won't film again tonight. I made a slice of peanut butter toast which I've just eaten, but I also brought these snacks up. Fibre One Cinnamon Drizzle Square. I had one of these every day for about 2 weeks, about 2 weeks ago, and then I'm like, oh, I've had enough of them, and I've got about 3 boxes, but they are really, really nice. This is one of my newest snacks that I've just discovered. It's the, is it blueberry? Yeah, berry and vanilla. I've also got an apple and cinnamon one, and they did a third flavour which I'm not too bothered about, and then the strawberry and yogurt flavour Alpenbar. Also just opened this, which is not going to help me sleep, but I'm an idiot. Just for the record, I'm not planning on eating all these now. I don't even think I'll open any of them. If I open one, it'll probably be that one. But I've just put them up here, so I've got snacks up here. Just 'cause it's handy, just like them when I was hungry and I got peanut butter toast. If I would have had one of these up here, I wouldn't have gone downstairs and I wouldn't be now drinking Lucozade.